Hello and welcome. Today we're going to do a perfume and it's called Dupe for Women. So we're making an impression of it. Just one reminder, there is a limitation on TikTok on how many videos, how long we can, what's the length of the video. So it's 10 minutes max. And some of our videos are longer than that. So there's a limitation on TikTok that how many videos we can share. So if you are interested to learn the perfumery, and the demos that I'm showing, they are the actual formulas. If you want to learn them, if you want to see the whole video of it, you're always welcome to go on to our YouTube channel. That is the Askeri, ASKERI SPC, and that's the name of it. If you can't, if you want, you can find our TikTok profile. You can have a look there, and you have a link going to the YouTube. So those who are already on YouTube, thank you very much. Please, if you watch it, subscribe. There's so many different perfumes are coming. I'm just doing them randomly at the moment, but then I'll do some things, some perfumes that are very in demand and very expensive, so you can have an impression of it. And it's just about learning, so you can learn how to make it. And most likely, most of the time, you come up with a perfume that is not similar to what you're trying to make, but on your way, you can make something that you like. And that would be your perfume. That would be, you will have a right of it, and then obviously you need to check the safety and other standards if you're selling them, obviously. But for your personal use, these are the ones that if you're following these formulas, you can make your own perfume the way you want it. Okay, so we're starting with an impression of a perfume called Dupe, and that's for women. So Dupe has a lot of sprays around, and most of them are for men, and then they are aftershaves. So a lot of people must be familiar of this brand. So the formula is quite lengthy. So what I'm going to do this time, because I don't have any ready compound for this one, so I need to make a perfume, and within the perfume I'll create the compound. So because this one is slightly difficult to make at time if you use the pre-made base, so the base also would be not be used. I normally use the aquatic base. For this one, I'm not going to use that base, and I will start with the pure alcohol. You can use ethanol. The maximum percentage concentration of ethanol, you should use, because when you're making a compound, there's a lot of oil going in there, and sometimes if the alcohol is weak, then you won't be able to mix them properly, and then the result would be you will have a defragment of, the perfume would not be crystal. It will be in pieces, or you can see in the bottom some things are just moving around. So the alcohol is you try to use, because I know that you're not using for commercial purposes, for example, then it's 95% ethanol or 90% ethanol would do as well. Okay, so first we're going to do, it's our percentage. We make high concentrate perfume whenever we do. So it's not about how much percentage of compound is there, it's how you make it. At times we use very small quantities of the compound, but the way we make it, it performs very well. For this one, in general, we use 30% to 70%. 70% is our alcohol, pure alcohol, ethanol, and remaining 30% are the composition of the compound molecule. So, not the molecule, it's the compound oil. So, let's start with the 700 ml, but this one is going for 1100, the total volume of it. But just to be on safe grounds, I'm using 700, so I'm using less alcohol and right at the end I will add 100 ml more to it. One thing more I will do is I will use a color, because from the initial stages, you know, and then a lot of time when things are mixing well, I get sense that whether it's mixing properly or not. So it's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use alcohol at 70%, and within the alcohol I'm gonna add some color that will give into aquatic blue, kind of marine kind of color. This perfume, obviously, I will do a review after. So let's just start it then.